YouTube. Hiya. Just want to have a little chat about what's going on over here in England, as far as economy goes and stuff like that. Today there's been loads of businesses and sort of self-employed people and stuff, and accountants and stuff trying to do the online tax returns, as it was, and last minute thing, because basically companies haven't got a lot of money at the moment, so they're just doing it at the last minute, hoping that their fucking work will pick up, things will be sold, whatever, and trying to submit it at the last minute. And basically people haven't been able to log in. So if they're late with their returns, they get fined. I think it's like probably about 100 quid or something like that. But it's not fair, because for some reason, I don't know how big the server is or something, but it's not letting them log in, because so many people have been trying to do it at the last minute, apparently. Now, this could be true, which it probably is true, but they should have a big enough internet system to allow everyone to log in and do it, So that's another way the government can probably get an extra 100 quid out of everyone, is say, well, you didn't fucking submit it in time. Well, everyone tried to, but they couldn't. It's a bit of a fuck up here in England, because a lot of companies are going to fold, and the ones that don't fold, or businesses and companies that don't fold, basically they're just going to be fucking not submitting enough fucking money, and so the government is just going to get fuck all fucking tax money. Basically they're really not going to get what they were getting years before, because of the way the economy is. So the fucking chancellor sat there waiting, rubbing his hands, and then when he sees a figure, he's like, fucking hell, that's not a lot. That's the way it's going to be, it's fucked, basically. So the economy is going to be double whammy this year. Like, I think it's worse, and companies are, and they're forcing people to do all sorts of stuff within companies, all these rules and regs that are coming out, and it's all well and good, but I've spoke to so many fucking like old school people that just, I speak to them and say, you still running that building business, or still doing that? And they're like, nah, too many rules and regs, couldn't be bothered. I'm like, oh, I thought you might have handed it over to someone and still cream the money. And they're like, no, just fucking too much hassle now. So all these companies that are just closing up, can't be fucking bothered, retiring, it's money out of the chancellor's pocket, it's money out of the government's, catch-22, and I think the government needs to realise this. What else was I going to say? Yeah, and they're pushing all these rules and regs, and they're trying to make people row their boats gently down the stream, as it were, but people are just sticking their oars in, and they don't want to fucking row anymore, and a lot of the people are fucking actually getting anchors and fucking chucking the anchors down, so the boats can't go anywhere, so I think we're in for a rough ride in England, and also now I've heard they're selling the forests as well, so fucking ridiculous. They're selling our forests, or the country's forests, it's fucking wrong. Take care, be good, bye.